Welcome back to Cursed Conversations.
Today, I'll be your host, Angela.
And I'll be your co-host, Sophie.
And today, we're going to be talking about the Annabelle doll.
Oh, classic, eh? Love that.
Yeah, of course. Isn't it just so fun, having a doll that's cursed? I'm gonna buy, a doll and just, have it on my cabinets. Every time we have a sleepover, it's gonna be watching over us. Sophie.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Today, we're gonna uncover one of the most chilling and infamous legends in paranormal history. It's a tale of possession, fear, and a demonic force attached to something so innocent and harmless looking. An old Raggedy Ann doll. So, Sophie?
Harmless.
Yeah, this is not the Annabelle doll, but it's a look-alike Annabelle doll. Very cute, don't you think?
No, I refuse.
That's the one from the movies.
That one.
There it is. This is Raggedy Ann Annabelle. You can see she's in a box.
Keep her in there.
I'm gonna take her out. Apparently if you tap the glass, something bad's gonna happen to you. Anyway, so...
You're saying that as if you're going to tap the glass.
Road trip.
No!
Anyways. So, we're gonna dive into the story of Annabelle, a haunted doll whose story has captivated horror enthusiasts and has been turned into films and has been the subject of many spine-tingling accounts of terror.
Tingling.
So, before Annabelle became a household name in the horror community, she was just an ordinary-looking doll, a Raggedy Ann doll. And for those of you that don't know, it's like those plush dolls with strings for hair and thin fabrics. It's like whatever clothing design they wear.
Yeah, creepy looking.
What do you mean? They're so cute.
No.
I'm gonna get you a Raggedy Ann doll for
I
your
will
birthday.
burn that the day you give it
Thanks.
to me.
That makes me feel so loved. You throw away my gift. It's okay,
yeah,
I understand.
You can give me other things. Not that, though.
I'm gonna get you a Raggedy Ann doll.
I'm gonna burn it.
Oh,
I have a
I'll cry.
fireplace.
I'll cry.
Cry, bitch.
Oh. Anyways, and when I say ordinary, as of now, I mean that in the same sense that she looked as innocent as any child's toy. But it was far from it. The story of Annabelle begins in the early 1970s in Connecticut. Two nursing students, Donna and Angie, were living together in an apartment. One day, Donna came home with a very peculiar gift, a second-hand Raggedy Ann doll that she'd bought from a thrift store. And what did she think of it? Well,
it was adorable.
She thought it was cute.
Ugh.
What could possibly go wrong with a doll like that? That was just the beginning.
Oh, wow.
Also, in some accounts, people say that her mother gifted it to her. But for now, we're going with she bought it from a thrift store. And so, it wasn't long before strange things began to happen. At first, it was small, insignificant even. The doll would move on its own. Donna would place Annabelle on her couch, and the next morning she'd find it on a different chair or sometimes even the bed. But, of course, Donna and Angie didn't think much of it at first. Maybe they were just forgetting where they'd put her, right? I mean, we all misplace things. You ever misplace a Raggedy Ann doll?
I don't have one and I'll never
That's
have
why I
one.
gotta get you one.
You don't need to.
I'm gonna get you one that looks like me.
I'll give it back to you and we can put it on your shelf.
Every time we have a sleepover, I'm putting it right above you. I'm gonna tape it to the ceiling. You can't stop me. Anyways, but as time went on, the events became more disturbing. One evening, Donna, Angie, and a few friends were hanging out when the conversation turned to the doll. Now, as you can imagine, not everyone was convinced that the doll was actually moving on its own. One of their friends, a guy named Lou, was skeptical. But Donna had been noticing that Annabelle seemed to give off a strange energy, almost like a presence. So, they decided to use an Ouija board.
Ouija board?
Yeah!
Ouija board.
Don't worry, that was a joke. I've said it before, we've talked about it, don't worry.
We're using an Ouija board.
Yeah, they were using a Ouija board, I'm kidding, a Ouija board, to communicate with whatever might be causing these disturbances.
Luigi.
We should use a Luigi board.
Luigi board?
Yeah, it sounds a bit similar. I should get one.
No.
I'm gonna put it in that cabinet.
Why?
Because I love to make you suffer.
Wow.
I love you, by the way. My best friend. Or at least one of them.
But you love to make me suffer.
Yeah!
Alright.
Anyways, so as they sat around the Luigi board, the planchette, the little piece that moves across the board, began to move all on its own.
Wow.
At first, it seemed to respond to questions, but then things took a very dark turn. The board spelled out a chilling message. Help us. It was clear that something wasn't right. Whatever force was tied to Annabelle wasn't just a harmless spirit or friendly ghost. No,
No.
it was something much more sinister.
Wow.
With things escalating quickly, the presence growing more menacing, Donna and Angie sought help from the experts, the Warrens. Ed and Lorraine Warren were well-known paranormal investigators with years of experience dealing with the supernatural. This might be a little sneak peek to the next episode of mine.
Yeah.
So, the Warrens arrived and they knew immediately that Annabelle was not just a haunted doll. No. It was a vessel for a dark, demonic entity.
Wow.
As Ed Warren would later say, this wasn't just a ghost. This was a malevolent force that was trying to possess those around it. So, one of the quotes said was, "Spirits do not possess inanimate objects like houses or toys. They possess people. An inhuman spirit can attach itself to a place or object, and this is what occurred in Annabelle's case. This spirit manipulated the doll and created the illusion of being alive in order to get recognition. Truly, the spirit was not looking to stay attached to the doll. It was looking to possess a human host."
Like a parasite.
Exactly like a parasite. So the Warrens then attempted an exorcism and spiritual cleansing of the apartment. They knew that they had to remove the entity before it could claim a victim. After all, it wasn't just moving the doll around. It was manipulating the people around it. Lou, Donna's friend, had experienced scratches appearing on his body, and even claimed to feel an overwhelming presence, almost like something was watching him. And that's when things got terrifying. The Warrens took Annabelle with them, but that wasn't the end of the nightmare. In fact, it was just the beginning of something far worse. As they transported the doll, they encountered a series of unexplainable events. The car in which they were driving almost crashed multiple times. They even reported hearing disturbing sounds coming from the back seat. Annabelle's malevolent influence seemed to extend far beyond the apartment, and the Warrens knew that, and they had to take extreme measures to contain the doll's dark power. Ed Warren built a special wooden case for Annabelle, and that was blessed by a priest. The doll was locked inside the case, but even then, strange events would continue to occur around her. Lorraine Warren later revealed that visitors to the occult museum, where the case was kept, would experience a sense of dread, and some even claimed to have had physical sensations like being touched or scratched. Yeah, exactly like that. Not exactly like that. I just poked her cheek, by the way. I know that there were some reports, I think there were 2 reports, of people who had tapped the glass or like disturbed the box in Annabelle, and then on the way, like when they were leaving on the way home or wherever they were going, their cars would malfunction in some way. I think one of them crashed.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't tap the glass, guys.
Don't tap the glass. Anyway, so today Annabelle resides in the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. Road trip. It's behind glass, locked away in a case, with a warning that reads, "Do not open." And yet, despite being contained, the story surrounding Annabelle continues to spread, and visitors will report strange occurrences when near her case. Some feel dizzy, some experience a heavy sense of fear, and others say they hear whispers. The doll's story was so terrifying that it inspired a series of films, the Conjuring universe to be exact. When the films took some creative liberties, they captured the essence of the terrifying tale behind Annabelle's origin. But even without Hollywood's touch, Annabelle is still a name that sends shivers down the spines of anyone who dares to delve into her past. So, what's the truth behind Annabelle? Is she just a doll, or is there something more sinister force at work here? One that is tied to an ancient evil that can never be contained? Who knows? So whether you believe in the supernatural or not, that was the story of Annabelle. And it always reminds us that not everything is as it seems. Even a child's toy. Yeah. So Sophie, what do you think?
No.
I think we should watch the movie again.
One is enough. We only need to watch it once.
I think twice for good measure.
No.
In the dark.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All lights off.
No.
You can see out. I'll open those blinds and you can see out the window.
I'll just hear someone tapping on the glass again.
Oh yeah. And then, skylight too. Someone might be on the roof.
Real comforting there.
Yeah, of course it is. You 4 over there, would you ever want to visit Annabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenzin?
Of course.
Cheryl?
Yeah.
Would you ever want to visit the Annabelle doll?
Fuck no.
Only logical answer there.
I'll go with those. I'll go with the 3.
I'll drive you there. I'll be the driver.
You're always gonna be the driver. But I mean, I honestly go to see it. Obviously I wouldn't disturb Annabelle or the box, but I'd still go to see it. I think it's cool.
Nah. Keep her there.
You can't. Nobody's going anywhere.
Keep her there. Don't disturb her. Don't even visit her.
I'll visit
she
her.
wants peace.
I'll say what's up.
No.
Yeah. She'll love hanging out with me.
Sure.
Thanks! Anyways, so that was today's episode on Annabelle. If you have any recommendations of, topics that you want to hear in the future, leave a comment and we'll probably do them in the far, extremely far future. And once again, I was your host, Angela.
I was your co-host, Sophie.
And that's it.
Bye-bye.
I just got that in the recording.
I timed that shit. I knew it. Echolocation, blind as a bat, but
Yo, can y'all whisper any quieter?
He's so
What you can buy?
I don't play Monopoly. My fault. Yo, my fault. My fault. I don't play Monopoly. My fault.
it's not my fault. It's not.
5 minutes I'm trying to tell this man. You can buy it.
But she has it.
I know.
She doesn't has it. She doesn't has it.
No, you can buy it.
She doesn't has it.
I've been telling you for the past 5 minutes.
It's not me. It's them.
Not you, Zach. Shut your mouth. I swear to God,
It's not me.
Not you, whoever the was laughing.
The brown one. The good-looking brown one.
To be fair, I got 2 6s 2 times in a row.
Okay, good for you. Now shut the fuck up. Yo, we gotta teach y'all how to whisper.